there's this teacher I had in GBN who like had us draw in class and made it a homework assignment to have us go places and see things, and I mean that doesn't happen nearly often enough, I think. Like for actual credit, as an assignment, we would actually like go out into the city and visit places like go to the Steppenwolf and watch a show, or a poetry slam event, or basically anything out of our comfort zone. And again, that's just like, that was so refreshing to, because for a lot of high school students, it's very much like all your time is basically spent in classes or doing extracurricular sports, theater, and then you go home and you do homework. But then like Miss Cunningham shakes all that up by like having us like go places we wouldn't ordinarily, and it's just it adds that little bit of variety to just your everyday existence. I did do a lot of drawings, and I read a lot when I was a kid, but then there's this point around 6th grade where somehow that just all kind of goes away for various reasons. Homework gets a lot heavier, you get a lot busier, and I feel like it's also just that point in your life where you sort of, you want to grow up faster than you are, so it's like you try to cast aside all the childhood things that and you want to be an adult, until you eventually reach a point that I'm sort of reaching now in your adult life, where you realize, wait, being a kid can actually be pretty useful. So I'm studying animation in college. I'm focusing on the pre-production aspect, which is storyboarding and character design, which is something that there's a big industry for it for movies and TV. The childlike wonder that I once had, and is actually, as it turns out, sort of organizing my career. Like in my upperclassmen years at high school, I actually started to go through depression, and I could have some really tough days. And I noticed, I never really had any direct correspondence with Miss Cunningham over that, just because it never really coincided. But there was another guy in our class who I noticed he was going through some tough times as well. And I noticed one day, just like at the end of class, I was getting ready to leave, and I saw him sort of like hanging back and like talking privately with her. And I noticed he was crying. And Miss Cunningham, I just remembered her being so warm and understanding and accessible. And while I was fortunate enough never to have to, ask that of her while I was in her class, just seeing her be like that for other students who I really knew what they were going through, it's so important. I'm sort of reminding myself now how to like approach drawing and writing and being creative as like a fun thing to do. And Miss Cunningham really helped with that, because when she had us like draw in our sketchbooks in class, that was the first time I'd like really made it a point to draw in years. And at first it just felt like more work, because high school. But yeah, like I said, it sort of like had to reprogram myself and figure out, this doesn't have to be work, this can be fun. It is fun. It was fun, and it can be fun again.